Game number 2. We'll see what happens. At the top left of Daedalus Point, I'm sure everyone's favorite map these days, will be Zode from Clan 440. At the bottom right will be the Teacher, our red Terran player versus our purple nurple Zerg player. The good luck, have fun goes out from the Teacher. The Teacher, man, I gotta say, the Teacher has been putting the hurt on a lot of these, a lot of people in this tournament. I don't think I've actually seen the Teacher lose yet. So Zode has, so I'd love to see what Zode wants to throw at him. One big characteristic of this map is look at this ramp. This ramp is oh so big. Just imagine how many evolution chambers it's going to take to cover all of this ramp. That would be pretty silly. So this map in particular it's quite different in that regards. So I do think we're going to see something a little unorthodox in this game, just because of the map being a little stranger than usual. Racks and Refinery going down just about simultaneously for the Teacher. We've seen this opener just about every single game so far. We've seen him do this consistently. And we're going to get a hatch first coming out from Zode. Zode taking a little bit of a risk here. And without the SCV scout coming pretty soon, I think he's going to be able to get away with it. Pool goes down directly after, of course. As if it didn't, that would be crazy. Gas going down shortly after, and no fast expansion coming out quite yet from the Teacher, though it could happen. It could happen. Of course, it would not be able to rival the timing of the fast expansion that comes out from Zode. And here comes SCV. This SCV looks like he wants to put down a command center. I'll tell you what. With just about 400 money in the bank, that command center is going down, and I would love to see a second Reaper queued up right behind this one. We saw the Teacher being, and we're not going to see a second Reaper actually queued up. We're going to see a reactor going down directly after. Nice. Well, this Reaper, he's going to be able to thoroughly scout his opponent because of the hatch first. But I think he would have loved to have that second Reaper to put on even more pressure. Last game we saw the Zode open up with a hatch first also. The Teacher opened up with a Reaper expand as well, but he actually built 2 Reapers and was able to put on a lot of harassment. Maybe his wrist is sore from all the micro tactics. But this Reaper going to be half as strong as it was last game without his little buddy. And these queens, one queen's going to pop out. I don't think it's going to be at the natural. And here we go. Factory going down behind that. In the background here. This Reaper is camping so hard. Speed's going to take a long time for that speed to come up. It's still going to take a really long time for this queen to come up. And this Reaper is going to be able to be annoying. He's got two link kills under his belt. Losing 2 or 3 links, not going to be too bad. As long as he doesn't lose this Reaper. He would really love to keep this Reaper alive and be able to poke in a little bit later. Fortunately, this regeneration, it wasn't too long ago that Reapers weren't able to regenerate, but here he is now, regenerating when out of combat. Oh, buddy, what do we got here? Roach Warren going down a little early. I'm getting a little worried. Alrighty. Well, suddenly 28 out of 60 supply. That's a lot of OVs. We got a lot of OVs out on the map here. How many roaches? Count them once, count them twice. Come on, give it to me. No roaches? Huh. I expected like a lot of roaches. Oh, baby, here we go. 9 roaches total are on their way. And this wall is looking a little puny right now, especially with no one in the bunker. 2 Hellions, two Reapers moving out across the map here. And they're gonna be able to see these. They're gonna be able to see these roaches a mile away. And right now, I do think that the teacher is gonna have a lot of time to kind of react to this. But the clock is ticking, and suddenly this is looking really scary here. The Zode moving on forward. He's got 8 roaches. He's got a lot of lanes coming out behind this. This is a very very deliberate build here to punish the teacher, because he knows that with the ramp this big, these roaches are suddenly become a lot stronger. We'll see what happens here. We do have a marauder out. A total of 5 SCVs. Their job is to heal this bunker and not let it fall. These Hellions are going to be able to deal with some of the Lings here. 2 Widow Mines out on the map right now. 1 Widow Mine, kind of a fluke though, that's for sure. I don't think these Widow Mines are going to be able to pay for themselves. At the same time, there's no form of detection out on the map, so in a way, these Widow Mines are a bit immune right now. All these SCVs better be working on this bunker. A lot of SCVs are going to go down in this attack. We got 20 harvesters to 28 right now. Another volley is going to be going off for these Widow Mines. It's going to feel good. Oh, it's going to feel good. There's one roach down, a second roach down. And looks like the teacher able to hold for the moment here. 10 more Lings going down. We're not seeing drones. We're not seeing drones being produced in the background. We're not seeing him trying to kind of save himself and macro out of it. We just see drones now going down after these 10 Lings. But these 10 Lings are going to arrive just in time for these Widow Mines to finish their cooldown process. And the Lings are going to feel it. The roaches are going to feel it first, I think. It would be nice if the Lings felt it, though. And some Lings go down, some roaches go down. There's so many SCVs hugging this bunker. I've never seen SCVs hug a bunker so hard or so good. Oh, there's actually a nice little gap here that these Lings are able to run around. That's going to be unfortunate. These Lings are going to be able to jump into the main as roaches stay out of the way, out of range of the bunker. And suddenly we've got a lot of SCVs going down. Suddenly the economy is looking in shambles here. If we look at the unit stat, 22 to 23 supply in workers. These guys are just about even up. These SCVs getting mad. They've had enough messing around. They're not going to just stand around here and repair all day. They're going to zap. They're going to stab their way through that roach army here. Let's see what we got. We got 2 safety spines going down here, and I think we're going to get right back to droning here. Zode is going to try and hope, and he's going to hope that he's done enough damage to hopefully make this even, as opposed to him being behind. A tense moment. Ready to task force. I don't think he's going to be moving out anytime soon here. The teacher has been pretty nice and notorious for putting down these command centers pretty damn fast. The hold. That was a very nice hold from the teacher. Zode, though, on the other hand, he's got a Baneling's Nest on the way. He's droning up, and I think he's going to be getting back to unit production pretty soon here. I think he's going to try and hit once again, perhaps when these +1/+1 finishes. Poor Overlord didn't even see it coming. Let's see what we got in the production over here. We got total 2 racks, 1 starport, and 1 factory. Looking at 42 drones to 32 SCVs, and the teacher is going to be the one moving out this time, right after licking his wounds from that last attack. And here it comes. He kind of checks out for the third. There's no third, but there will be a third. He just doesn't know it yet. You can't see the jello mold. Alright, moving out forward. We don't really have that many units on the ground. We got a few Banelings without the speed upgrade and a few Speedlings. But these Speedlings aren't going to be able to do too much with so many Hellions on the ground. This poor little lab bot isn't going to be able to... well, I guess he does live. Kind of surprised there. And this might be the end of game number 2. I don't know if he can save it. We do have 32 Lings in production right now. 32 Lings. But at the same time, even with these Lings, we could pick up with these medevacs if we're starting to feel worried here. Looks like the teacher is looking... Oh, the pause. The pause, though. Looks like the teacher was looking confident. Oh, that pause, though.